and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today I'm having a classic gin, the Tanqueray London Dry Gin, 43.1%, and it goes back to Mr. Tanqueray, who actually invented this recipe for a London dry gin in 1830, I think it was. Let's say somewhere probably 1830. Signature recipe for perfectly balanced botanicals. Produced and bottled in Great Britain, and we do know that it actually comes from Cameronbridge, and London dry gin is actually doesn't have to come from London. It's a more a procedure. You have to follow a very certain procedure to produce London dry gin. First of all, you are not allowed to, macerate and have something in your aroma basket, and also dry gin, no sugar added, and a lot of very strict things. Obviously, you have to do from neutral alcohol, and juniper has to be the main component. Usually, London dry gin doesn't mean you're only allowed to use juniper, 4 in them, but a lot of the old classical gins are London dry gin. So usually when you buy a London dry gin, it has a very strong juniper taste, because I think what was it, Charles Tanqueray? Charles Tanqueray. He was a bit of a innovative guy, and it was a kind of an innovative recipe back in 1830, and because everybody was just using juniper. If you make gin, it's juniper. That's your recipe. And he was, okay, let's do some other botanicals as well. So he was kind of the odd one out. Yet still, for what we have as a wave of new Western dry gins, pink gins, and all that kind of botanical juices and the botanicals, they're making marketing with botanicals, like 11 botanicals, 40 botanicals, something, and it becomes even more and more and more, and this is really more, I think, more of a classical style. But to find that out, let's dive right in. Yes, the first thing that comes to your nose is juniper, and something fresh. First of all, I would have said something citrus, but it's not. It's the typical coriander. So you feel the freshness and a little bit of spiciness of coriander as well. So it has a sweetness in it. You feel the liquorice, you feel the angelica root, and that's all the botanicals you have in there: juniper, coriander, angelica root, and licorice. Very sweet for what. Didn't expect that. I expected much more juniper heavy. See how that is in the taste. Oh, that's a classical one. Very astringent, very juniper. So in the taste, you have tons of juniper. So in the nose, you do feel the coriander and the angelica root, or maybe the licorice. But in the taste, this is a classical dry gin. This is a classical London dry gin. It's really all about the juniper. You feel the other botanicals as a nuance on the side, but the juniper is leading all the way. That's a classical London dry gin. And this looks really a lot like a shaker. It looks like a bar shaker where you can mix drinks with it. So, and the Tanqueray is very very famous in the bar scene. If you have a bar and you don't have Tanqueray, I don't know, it's just probably not a good bar then, because it's, if you want to mix a very classical gin tonic, Tanqueray is not a bad choice for that. Tanqueray was one of the first gins I drank and I enjoyed, and it was quite good. I liked it. It was just something I couldn't grasp because of that feeling and that taste of that juniper. I was not having a gin tonic, I was always having gin neat. And I just little bit like that tingly feeling. Well, I added quite a lot of, what do you call it? No, not that much. Tonic, and the Tanqueray just goes. It just goes. It just goes. You can add more, and I think it will not yield. I think it will still be the dominant factor within that drink. So, yeah, you can still feel it. You can feel a little bit of tingling, and so that's what a classical gin tonic is for. You can add a lot of tonic and you still feel that tingly juniper thing. When I added the second one, I killed all of the coriander and angelica root and that kind of nuances there. They're all gone. It's just the juniper and the quite strong. I am more of a strong tonic now. So yeah, a lot of tonic in there. But that great food pairing. It's just a nice pairing of flavors. That gin, astringent feeling from the gin, from the juniper, combined with the sweetness, the freshness, the citrus, the bitterness of the tonic, and that works really well together. It just makes for exciting, refreshing drinks. So, and during these summer times here, where you have 30 degrees Celsius, I don't know, 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 105 or something around there, you have a lot. You want to have a gin tonic after work because it's just very refreshing, and it's just cooling you down with the ice cubes. It's just very nice, and I really like it. So, yeah, have a look at Whisky.com. You will find the Tanqueray there. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.